Dad, I want to let you know you're forgiven. Leaving your children would have been just as hard for you as it was for me. Watching you leave in that airport scene, never thought I'd see you again. Thoughts must have been flooding through your brain, that whole plane flight, wondering if the choice made was right. Even though it was painful, I want to reaffirm that it was, yeah, it was, because someone had to end the ongoing war. It was tragic, but born out of tragedy can be magic. If you have that fighter spirit, and Dad, we all have it. Like the people of Hiroshima, I'm a believer, the best is yet to come. We should visit there while you're still young. They feel a lot of pain, but overcame. In the middle of the city is a flame that won't go out till there's peace on our planet. Having that mentality is magic. If you know the history, I was inspired cause now you're the one missing me from home, and I'm missing you from so far away, can't calculate. Sitting here with washed eyes cause you hit me with that John Prime. You never know how far from home you're feeling till your tears there falling on the floor, reach the ceiling. Or you're out in -40 and your family's in New Zealand, feeling a world away. I know you felt the same times a million. It was either stay in decay or leave your children. You were losing your soul, you had to go. It sucks, but you had to go. So Dad, I want to let you know you're forgiven. Leaving your children would have been just as hard for you as it was for me. Watching you leave in that airport scene, never thought I'd see you again. Thoughts must have been flooding through your brain, that whole plane flight, wondering if the choice made was right. Even though it was painful, I want to reaffirm that it was, yeah, it was, because it taught me to toughen up, fight and push on through. But how to be a cushion too, cause my mother and sister need a place to rest their heads. So I'll be there instead to stare ahead. Sometimes I tear instead, and that's when death got me. When I felt like you forgot me, but I know you didn't. Just the mind of a kid and emotions swelling. Teacher telling me he's never seen a team quite like me and AG in his 20 years of teaching. The way we were reaching out to each other, she shouts, that's my brother. So proud we didn't allow this separation to separate us for the better. It changed us, forced us to lace up, cause it gets dangerous with suicide in the picture. And you wanna keep your sister with you, have to lift her. So I tell her, fight for one more day. Tears make eyes sore, but you'll be okay if you just fight for one more day. Please, AG, just stay with me for one more day. Yeah, sad but truly beautiful to think that we didn't sink back into darkness. Regardless of the hard hits, we see where your heart is. We know you're not heartless. So forgiveness, Dad, you don't have to ask this. Dad, I want to let you know you're forgiven. Leaving your children would have been just as hard for you as it was for me. Watching you leave in that airport scene, never thought I'd see you again. Thoughts must have been flooding through your brain, that whole plane flight, wondering if the choice made was right. Even though it was painful, I want to reaffirm that it was, yeah, it was, because you came back, and that's rare. I can't imagine that fear of coming back where you have to explain to three little faces why you moved to new places and seeing how it changed us. Oh man, that's courageous. That takes humility, that takes valor to come back and tell her you're moving back to the hometown after everything she knows now. And her life has done everything but slow down. Coming back is rejection that could have you mowed down. Like Simba coming back to his pride, but you put your pride to the side, decide to catch a ride, arrive arms wide, vulnerable and unknown. It's possible they don't want you back home, but you attack those voices in your head. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back. A man I admire told me that, and he said fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and emotions are just a temporary feel. Yeah, so son, I don't base decisions off of my mood, and you can achieve anything, yeah, anything. anything you set your mind to. Love you there.